Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Rome 2 Total War. So in this battle we're doing another little siege. We are playing as the Romans this time. This would be the Romans versus the Etruscan League, so very early on in the game. This was their last set of armies. Again, I've had a lot of these fights where the AI says, yes, auto-resolve. We will lose if we send our men in here because they have more units than us. I said, F you. They said, bring it. I said, okay, let's see how long you last. So here we go. We have another fight. Now, obviously, we do have a little difference in this one compared to a previous commentary that we just did, which is they do actually outnumber us. We are full health, everyone is at full health. I even have some Principes and Triarii with me at this point, because I push to get them as quickly as possible, as any normal human being would. Now, of course, we've got Triarii and Principes, or Princeps. It depends on how you like your pronunciation to be and which one is actually correct, because I'm not quite sure either. Also, we do have Velites. I think I primarily just have Velites. Am I wrong? No, I am not wrong. I primarily just have Velites. Wonderful. Okay, so I have predominantly Hastati. I also have 2 units of Triarii, 2 units of Principes, 4 units of Velites. I also have my General Bodyguard, which is a medium cav unit. And I also have 2 units of Equites, which I have one on either side for any enemy units trying to push around on the right flank, or enemy units and archers on the left flank. We also do have the raiding levy skirmishers ships, which I believe end up landing here, so reinforcing these Italian spearmen. Now, obviously, the enemy also have a couple of mob units. There will be more eventually showing up, but their primary sets of units are just the Italian spearmen. Now, I don't know about their general. I don't remember what he was. I think he was something a bit higher tier, perhaps. But I believe he is somewhere around either here or around here. Now, I can't remember which point, so this should be fun. Now, I don't remember, though, if enemy units come from behind. I think they do. I think they come from over here. We have 4 enemy units. So, sorry, 4 enemy units. 4 enemy armies. Let's get that one right before I end up having another bloody aneurysm today. Yes, 4 armies, one of which is Navy, and then obviously garrison, Navy, and then the actual garrison themselves. Oh, the people that were garrison. Anyway, let's shut the hell up and just get on with this, shall we? Okay, so we have our lines of Hastati. We have 2 sets of openings that we're going to go for. We have this opening here, which is a primary point that I want to try and keep a hold of. And then we have the left flank, which is right here. Here we go. Right, okay. So these guys just Italian spears. They're Italian noble infantry.
Where are the foes worthy to meet me?
Right in front of you. You're welcome. If you didn't hear what he said, where are the worthy foes to face me? In front of you, dickhead. You know, usual stuff. Etruscan League being stupid as per usual. But yes, they primarily have very heavy spear infantry, which I have to admit can be a pain in the ass to deal with sometimes. They do also have, I think it's only a set of cavalry. They will actually play a pivotal role in this fight, from what I remember. Okay, yeah, they have 3 sets of Levy skirmishers turning up, and they're all going to plot their tiny little fart asses here. I've got my Equites ready, I've got my Hastati ready to move up, and now for the strangeness. The enemy actually charged me, which I am going to be completely honest with you, I don't understand this tactic at all.
Charge!
Seriously, have no idea why the hell they would do this.
Advance! Leap forward!
And again, I am playing against AIs, or against CPUs, sorry, on the campaign. And I have to admit, I do not understand their fascination with running and doing stupid attacks. I mean, they sent the mob in first, which was a bit odd, especially for me. If it was me, I would be holding positions here, here, up here, around this corner here, and then keeping an eye on this side. But because it's so narrow, you could probably, in all honesty, actually just hold maybe one unit here. And in all honesty, I wouldn't even bother trying to hold this open area here. I'd actually hold this point here with just another unit, just to be on the safe side. Now again, I don't know if they could get through here, but again, it doesn't really matter. It's not going to change anything. I saw that they had brought 3 of their Italian spears to this area where my Equites were, so I decided to move my Equites back towards my general. I still also have a set of very heavy spear infantry, so my Triari. My Triari actually being some of the best units I have brought with me, and also my Principes. We're now charging in, pushing to help reinforce the Hastati, because I needed someone to actually help push this entire clump, and I am just going to call it a clump of mess. Now, the enemy sent 2, 4, 8 units of Italian spears, not also including the 9th Italian spear unit that came in to attack them. They attacked 1 Hastati unit, which is, in all honesty, quite strange. Also, I then decided I'm going to bring 2 of my 5 units of Hastati over to this side, and I also brought over another set of Velites over as well. I also have my cavalry unit pushing in to deal with the light skirmish unit that has just dropped themselves off. Now, the interesting part. Their cav. I don't know what they're doing here. I don't know why they just sat there waiting. They're probably thinking, oh, we could make tea here. And then went, oh, I found breakfast cereal on the floor. Let's eat that instead, because they're fucking stupid. And obviously, I have pretty much kept all of my Hastati in check here. Lost a couple of units, but not too worried about that. We've now got 3 sets of the Hastati and 1 set of Triari moving up this side. My Equites decided to just sit there instead of attacking them, because AI. I don't expect much. My Equites, I'm pretty sure they die at some point, primarily very quickly, because I wasn't keeping an eye on that specific section. I had more pressing matters, like the clump of dipshits that decided to attack me. Okay, so at this point, I am thinking, right, okay, what can I do with this set of Velites? Because I've already got 2 sets here. They've been loosing their javies at the enemy. And I thought to myself, right, okay, what can I do with them? What's going to be useful? Well, I've still got my 2 Hastati at the back here, who are fresh. So I decided to myself, right, okay, well, I have a bit of an issue with the
At the double.
levy skirmishers at the back. So I decided to bring my general over. These guys, funnily enough, will soon be going over there too. Now, we have more of the Italian spin. Now, if you don't know, by the sound in my voice, I hate Italian spin. They're irritating.
Attack.
They're not a fighting force, they're just a pain in the arse force.
On my order.
How does that sound like Air Force? Anyway, so, yeah, we've got a bit of a problem here. They've got so many bloody spear units, it's ridiculous. I mean, they even brought in their jump. Seriously? General? Really?
Quick march.
Bit stupid. Okay, so yeah, I didn't realise at first about what was happening, but thankfully I had noticed, I saw on my map down here that there was something going on. So I turned my velites around to attack this unit here, and they absolutely pummeled the little shits, thankfully. And then their levy skirmishers decide, yes, we will fight the velites, while they've thrown 3 volleys of jellies at my face.
Attack forward.
They start going in to attack the velites. Now, by this point, I have noticed they are attacking my velites from behind with their own levies. I decide, screw this, I'm turning these guys around. And then remembered, oh yeah, I have a general here, he can do something about that. So, yeah, they decided to become good friends with the floor. The enemy, not my general. Now, of course, we've got multiple routing units. We have just taken this plaza over, thanks to one of my... Oh, I didn't realise. I had actually sent my Triari over there. Bit of an odd coincidence, but yeah, it'd be fine. Okay, so we now have the enemy Italian cavalry attacking again for the 50 billionth time. They became quite irritating to deal with by the end of this fight. I seem to have lost all the cav units I had left.
For glory.
Yeah. All the cav units, bar my general obviously, were dead. Because I didn't use them properly. Oh, I must be wrong. I mustn't have sent them over. Strange. I'm pretty sure I sent them over this way. Ah, never mind, it'll be fine. Okay, so yeah, we've got a bit of an argument, a little scuffle going on, and then they all fled because their general had passed away tragically in a boating accident, and definitely not by a shit ton of Hastati throwing peeler at them. Anyways, what a wonderful ending. Ah, gotta love a good love story about death and no love. Anyway, that was wonderful. Okay, let's have a look at what we have here. So, again, it said, you're going to lose everything. Obviously, I said, bring it on. They said, F you. I said, funny. And here's the funny. They lost 2,323 men. I lost 493 men. Now, obviously, I lost a good few of them to miscalculation of wind trajectory of Chiavis. That's what's going in the report, anyway. Then, of course, our kills, which is wonderful. We got 2,318. They killed 5 of their own units because they're stupid. Thankfully. They started out with 3,000 units. I had 2,070 units. Okay, so who's their best fighter here? Oh, look! Who would have guessed it? Italian spearmen. Their general was dog shit. I mean, seriously, 15 kills? Really? You're a general with heavy armor. And you didn't get many kills. I also believe they had 160 units in this. So did they. And them. And them. And them. And pretty much all of them. They're really crap units. I never understood why anyone would use them. Okay, so we also have Hastati, which did excellent. They did excellent work. Our Principes did beautifully. Obviously, this Triari didn't get into any real fighting. He only got 17 kills. But again, he went over, took over the enemy victory point, just so that we could reduce their morale and pretty much finish them off. Because you know what the AI are like. Don't finish a fight. Okay. So, overall... Sorry, I don't know why I'm yawning. So, overall, best unit, Principes, 309 kills. Absolutely wonderful. Second best unit was actually Hastati, which were at 248. And then after that, it would go Principes and Triari. No, it wouldn't. Sorry. It would go Hastati, Principes, Triari. Wow. Okay, Hastati did really well here. We did end up losing a entire unit of Hastati, but considering they lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 units of Italian spear infantry, and pretty much the rest of them, obviously, we beat the ever-living snot out of them. So, we did wonderfully. I am putting my thumbs up, and I'm not on camera. Yeah, I'm one of those freaks. Anyway, so yeah, we have fought the enemy, we have beaten the enemy, and kicked the ever-living crap out of them. Now, from a tactical point of view, I don't understand why they all rushed me. It, in my mind, doesn't make sense at all. So I'm trying to figure that one out. I also have to say as well, their Italian infantry is atrocious. They don't seem to be able to do much damage. As a defence, they'd probably do better if they had actually defended the choke points. They would have done a lot better. I also have to mention as well, the Hastati Javi throws, or Peeler throws should I say, were actually really well done. So yeah, overall, tactically wise, we did brilliant. There were obviously 2 sets of losses. Cav don't exist in my mind right now. So yeah, we did quite well there. Our Velites even came in and helped deal some damage to the enemy. They may have also not adjusted their peeler for slight wind advantages towards certain units on the battlefield, which is still going in the fucking report, and you can't do anything about it. Ha! Don't know why I'm talking to you guys like you know what's going to happen. Anyway, so yeah, wonderful battle, had fun. Have to also say real quick, the enemy cav unit that they had was a pain in the arse, because it was actually doing cycle charges. So I give them credit for that one. Good use of cavalry there. I didn't use my cavalry right, because I was too preoccupied with the major battle, not the skirmishes on the outside of the major attack point. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I really do appreciate you guys coming along and watching these videos. So remember to always like, subscribe, comment, and click on the notification bell for every time I go live or upload a new video, like this one. I really do hope you enjoy it, and remember, as always, if you want to see more of these videos, make sure that you put in the comments, hey, I enjoyed these videos, I'd like to know more. And if you'd also like to learn some neat little tidbits on history and tactical analyses, then hit me up as well. I will be happily doing those for free anyway in the commentaries, but I will also go into much more detail on what their compositions were actually like during the Roman era. I'm having aneurysm. I'm going to go. Thank you so much for watching, and I really do appreciate all of you being here. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.